Today we're on a detour through the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, and we're so excited to share a few things that we love to do and see in this exciting and vibrant town.
As basically locals for the past 6 months, we've been able to discover and explore what the city has to offer. We'll be walking you through some of the must-dos in the area, as well as some more unique activities that might not yet be on your list.
Let's start with one of the most recognizable places in the area, the St. Pete Pier. The St. Pete Pier is a must-stop when visiting the area, and it's one of the best places to see the waterfront.
And the best part is it is absolutely free, and there really is something for everyone. My favorite thing to do here is to bring my bike down and bike in the mornings, but there is also a splash pad for the kiddos, there are a ton of dining options, and there's even a little section of beach if you feel like getting your toes sandy. The pier is a great first stop, and there's a lot to love about the waterfront, including a couple of really great museums, none better than the Dali Museum.
The Dali Museum is a collection of works from the famous artist Salvador Dali, including some of his most famous oil paintings and sketches.
I didn't know anything about Salvador Dali going into this, but it's set up in a way where you can follow his work through the years. We got heavily discounted. Sorry, I'm laughing at your arm shaking. Highly recommend going Thursdays after 5. We got heavily discounted tickets. Normally it'd be $29 each per person. Thursdays after 5 it was $12.50 each, so even better than a 2-for-1 deal. And this place looks just as bizarre inside as it does from the outside. There's a cafe and an outdoor garden, although when we went, the garden was damaged and the wish tree was knocked over due to Hurricane Ian. However, you can still donate your wristband and it will eventually make it to the new wish tree. There are a lot of quirky sculptures and paintings throughout, but the best thing about the museum just might be the VR experience.
Dali is only good because the other painters is so bad.
Equally as odd as the Dali Museum is another art exhibit in St. Pete. Fairgrounds has been in St. Pete for a little over a year now, but it's one of the most unique art exhibits in the area. Let's go check it out. If you're looking for a fun and exciting way to spend an hour in St. Pete, then you won't want to miss Fairgrounds. It's located in the heart of the Warehouse District along the Pinellas Bike Trail. This is a time ticket entry, and you're encouraged to buy tickets online. For general admission, the price is about $25 per person.
Fairgrounds was really fun to walk through. Honestly, I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but from right when you walk in the door, you're immersed in this very exciting neon experience. When you check in, a staff member will go over what to expect in the exhibit. They will also let you know that this is supposed to be a very hands-on and interactive environment. No, you're not alone. And for all you mystery lovers, there is actually a mystery that you can try and solve throughout the exhibit. Right next to the Fairgrounds is Daddy Cool Records, and this place is definitely a must-stop as well.
Along Central Ave, you'll find a little bit of everything. Most of the attractions are gathered near Central Avenue, so ideally, you want to park kind of close, but parking can be a bit of a challenge. As long as you don't mind walking around a little bit, it's kind of fun to go up and down the strip.
Central Avenue is definitely where it's at in St. Petersburg. This street has a ton of amazing restaurants, great breweries. In fact, one of our favorite breweries is right here in the Edge District. Speaking of which, if you missed our St. Pete brewery tour video, make sure to go check that out. But this is probably our favorite spot to frequent in St. Pete.
And if you're like us and you love street art, then St. Pete has a ton of murals to check out. The sports scene in St. Pete is a pretty big deal, especially if you're a fan of the Rowdies. This is the most fun you'll have in any stadium in the area.
Sunken Gardens really felt like the perfect quiet oasis within a bustling city like St. Pete. Located in the old historic Northeast neighborhood, Sunken Gardens is definitely a little slice of heaven right in the middle of the city. The gardens have been around for over 100 years, making it the oldest living museum in St. Petersburg and one of the oldest roadside attractions in the USA.
Hello.
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 But this place isn't just a garden. It's an aviary too, home to different species of birds, including flamingos and this little guy with an identity crisis.
St. Pete has a lot of great history, but one of the best pastimes and a bit of a hidden gem to tourists is the Shuffleboard Club, which happens to be the oldest and largest in the world. It's located right across the street from the beautiful Mirror Lake Park, and during the week it's only open to members, but on Friday evenings they're open to the public for free. Whether you visit the pier, Fairgrounds, or go mural hunting, St. Pete is an amazing city to visit, and we can't wait to show you more of it.
Fast, in a row.
I got this much.